All right, good morning, everybody. So, getting onto your hands and knees, we're going to start in a tabletop position as soon as I clear the mat from the sand on the floor of the garage. I'm going to move all my toys out to the side, but I have them right nearby. All right, turn on your watches to other circuit. I don't know. You might even want to do Pilates. It's not pure Pilates, but top of the foot, shin down, hands under shoulders. Arch your back, dip your belly, little cat-cow movements right here. Round and curl your spine. Inhale, extend your spine, lift your chest. Nice and good morning, round and curl. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Arch your back, extend your spine. You can add the toes underneath if you'd like. So you tuck your toes under, and then release your toes. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round and curl. Come back to neutral position after this next one. And find yourself in a neutral position. That means between those 2 extremes. Take your right arm forward, thumb up to the sky. Left leg back, toes tucked under to start. Square your shoulders and hips, top of the right foot, shin pressing down. Now lift your left leg off the floor. Lengthen out of your torso, lengthen out of your shoulders, out of your hips, and then touch the floor down. And lift. And touch it down. And lift. 2 more times. Touch it down. And lift 1 more time. Touch it down. And lift. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Hands, knees down. Round your back. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Inhale, arch your back or come to neutral. Send your left arm forward, thumb up to the sky. No shoulders lifting. Right toes tucked behind you, square your hips off. Then lift your leg off the floor and then tap down hand and foot for 4, for 3, for 2. 1 more time. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Hand knee down, round your back. Good, come on back. Take your right arm forward, left leg back, toes down. Now lift your leg up, bend the knee, reach your right arm and tap your left foot, and then extend arm and leg. Let's do that. Tap and reach, and extend. Tap and reach, and extend. 1 more time, 2 more times. Tap and reach, and extend. Tap and reach, and extend. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Hand down, knee down. Left arm up, right leg back. Leg up, bend the knee. Tap and reach, tap. Extend. Tap and reach. Extend. Tap and reach. Extend. This last one. Tap and reach. Extend. Release your hand and knee. Round your back. Let's find a child's pose for a moment. Sit your hips back to your heels. Reach your arms out in front of you. There'll be components of this workout that you might say, oh, that's Pilates, or oh, that's barre, or that's yoga. And you're right, it's all of them. Oh, that's fitness, there too. So push your hips back to your heels. Good, inhale, come back up to your hands and knees. Now you can keep your knees on the floor, you can do the same thing you've been doing, or tuck your toes underneath you, and hover your knees off the floor, hold there. Pull the belly in, and right here just some cat-cows. Round and curl, extend it. Round and curl, extend. Try to have your shins parallel to the floor. 2 more. Round and curl. Hover your knees for 4, 3, 2, knees down. Sit back on your heels, quick child's pose. Good. Inhale back to hands and knees. Tuck your toes underneath you. 2nd round. Lift your knees up off the floor. Hover your shins parallel to the floor. In 3, 2, up. Cat and cow here again. Round and curl. Extend. Round and curl. Extend just 2 more times. Round and curl. Extend 1 more time. Round curl. Extend, neutral, and then knees come down. Sit back on your heels. All right, reach your arms all the way out in front of you. right, come into your hands and knees again. If you have a ball, put it behind your right knee. So squeeze and engage your hamstrings. Patrice, if you're using a pillow, try it. A block will also be helpful. We're going to start on our hands and knees. I think I'm going to start on our hands and knees. I'm going to lift the right leg in the air, flex the foot. Hips are square, shoulders are square. So again, if you're not using, you can put a weight behind your knee, but at some point we're probably going to extend this, so you might not want to put the weight there right now. All right, so your right leg is in the air. Round and curl your spine. Bring the right knee to your chest. Extend the leg out, or back up. Round and curl your chin to chest, and up. Round and curl. Extend it up. Round and curl. Kick it up. One more time. Hold it here. Pulse the knee to the chest for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg up. Lift it up. Halfway down. Up. Halfway down. Up. Halfway down. Shoulders, hips squared. 4 more times. 3 more times. 1 more time. Hold it up. Pulse it here. Little small moves up and down. Just little small movements. Good. Remember, if you're not using a weight, you're getting the same benefits here. You can still do this without a weight or without a ball or without a band. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Turn onto your left side. So your right leg is in the air. Right arm is up. Good. Little lifts here. Halfway up and down. So I'm going to turn this way for some of you to see this, just so you know. And down, up, and down. Give me 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it up on 1. Pulse it up here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring it back to the center. Good. Bring your knee down to your chest. Extend your leg up. Move it out to the side. Bring it back. Here we go. Round curl. Lift it up. Open it out. Come on back. Do that again. Round and curl. Lift it up. Open it out. Back again. One more time. Round and curl. Lift it up. Open it out. Bring it back up. Bring the knee down to the floor. Sit back and stretch it out. Put your hands on top of your ball if you have a ball. Extend your arms all the way out. If you don't have a ball, if you're close by at home, that's a little bunny rabbit. I have some more for you if you'd like them. All right, come up to your hands and knees. Left hand, the left ball behind the left knee. Get it nice and tight in there. Good. Lift your left leg off the floor. Take the knee to the chest. Round and curl. And extend it up. Round and curl. Pull the belly all the way up and in. Extend. Round and curl. Extend. Round and curl. Bring it in. Pulse it in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg up in the air. Halfway up and down. Halfway up and down. Be careful that you're not creating a slope in your back, so your belly is in, ribs are tucked in. 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. So your back is flat. 1 more. Little pulses here now. Pulse. 7, 6, 5. Keep hugging your right hip to the center. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Turn onto your right side. Left leg is in the air. So again, here's where we are. Good. Halfway up and down. Go. 8, 7. I think I have my arm up. 6. I'm just turning myself to the camera. 4, 3. Lift up the bottom side of your body, you know, like what we do in yoga. Hold it up and pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn yourself back to your center. Leg is still in the air. Round and curl knee to chest. Extend it up. Take it out to the side. Round and curl. Knee in. Lift it up. Extend it out to the side. Do it again. Round and curl. Lift it up. Out to the side. Round and curl. Lift it up. Out to the side. And come back to center. Sit on your heels, put your arms on the ball, stretch it out in front of you. Good. All right. Come back to your right side. Knee behind the ball, or ball behind the knee would probably work better. Tuck your toes underneath you. Press in through your hands. Hover your knees off the floor. Take your right leg, lift it up in the air. Give me 8 of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, run. Knee to chest. Extend it out and up. Knee to chest. Extend it up. 2 more times. Rounded curl. 1 more time. Rounded curl. Bring it up. Both feet on the floor. And then let it go. Sit back. So just little progressions of things that we're doing right now. We're starting with the more simplistic action, which is never simple. And then we add the hovering, which creates a slightly more challenging position for our body and our core. Toes under, hands under shoulders. Hover your knees off the floor. Keep your right leg there, left leg up in the air. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knee to chest. In, out. 2, 3, 1 more, 4, and everybody comes down to the floor. Sit back on your heels, reach it out. All right, moving on just ever so slightly. Come back to your hands and knees, ball behind the right knee. All right, we're gonna tuck the toes under, lift into a downward dog. Your right leg's gonna come in the air. So we're here, right leg in the air. Left leg is straight or slightly bent. Right hip is still squared, so lift the heel up and down. Halfway up and down. So halfway up, down, up, down, up, down. Stay up and pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Keep yourself in a dog. Bring your knee to your chest, and then extend your leg up again. So you're in a downward dog the whole time, not in a plank. Up, you can say thank you later. Round and curl, not much. 2 more. 1 more. Good, hold it up. Now shift to your plank, right knee, right shoulder. Come back. 2, 3, 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more time. Back to down dog, right leg up. Good. Bring your legs, knees down to the floor. Release the ball. Sit and stretch. And then we come on back to center. Good. Ball behind the left knee. Tuck your toes. The most important thing here is that you don't let the ball go. All right? If you let the ball go and I catch it on screen, there's a bunch of push-ups in there. Not that we're not doing them anyway. Tuck your toes, hips up, left leg in the air. Lift it up halfway down. Let's go. Up, down. Up, down. So this whole act right here, act 2, will stay in a downward dog. Give me 4 more of those. 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, and pulse it. Let's go for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now in a down dog, knee to chest, so we don't move into plank. Extend it. Knee to chest. Extend it. Knee to chest. Extend. Keep it going. Last. 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it up. Now shift to your plank. Left knee, left shoulder. In and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more. 8, and bring it back down to your knees. Have a seat. Push your hips back to your heels. All right, good job, guys. Move your ball to the side, and we're gonna put on a band. Right now, It could be above your knee or above your ankles, whatever kind of floats your boat there. All right, so put on your moderate to heavier band. I'm trying to think if I want you to have it. You know what, let's actually keep it below the knee for this right now. All right, so stand up, grab a set of weights. You're just holding them for now, or you can have them by your side, or you can have them at your shoulders. I am using light weights today, okay? So recommended to use light weights, your choice. We're gonna step out I'm gonna turn a little bit to the side. We're gonna step out to the right side, squat, come back in, and to the left side, squat, all right? So again, the weights can be in your hands, at your shoulders, and if it's really super light and you'd like to bring your arms overhead, just be careful of your lower back situation there, okay? Step out to your right for a squat. 1, come back in. 2, good. So you're keeping the resistance of the band. If you're not squatting, do a side step. We're gonna do those anyway. Good. Keep going down and up. Keep it going. All right, so we're going to do one more to the side here and 2 more rounds of that. 1, last round. Good, now come back to center. Step out to the right side. Try to face front for this. Sit as low as you can with your body and tap just your right leg out to the side so it's out, in, go. Out, in, you're sitting low. Even if low is higher up. Some of you have the hips and knees that you can sitting in lower. My body's not gonna go there, but my knee is behind my ankles still, my hips are behind my knees. Good. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, shake it out. Squat down, left side, here we go. Out, in. Out, in. Sit low. Abs strong. Try not to move the rest of your body, just your legs. So don't shift your weight. Keep going. Last 4, here we go. 4, 3, 2, go back to side lunges, squats, excuse me. Squat, 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 good. Last 8, please. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 more. Good. All right. Put your weights down on the floor. You have 2 choices. You can stand at the front of your mat and jump your feet or step back to a high plank and then go to your knees. Or you can stand at the back of your mat, walk your hands out to a plank. All right, so take a breath in, everybody. Exhale, fold, bend over. Bend your knees, hands on the floor. You choose to walk or jump back or forward into a plank. Lower your knees. Put the ball, so this is good for to have 2 weights, one on either side, just to keep the ball in place. And get it so that your shoulders are over, my ball doesn't want to stay today. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Keep your band on, and you can just open your toes up to the side. Touch your ball to your chest, tap it, and come all the way up. Ready? 3, 2, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Push your hips back to your heels, tuck your toes. Lift your hips up in the air. Good. Walk your hands to your feet. Now you're walking your hands to your feet. Roll up slowly. Take a breath in. Bring the arms up. Exhale, fold over. Walk your hands out to your blocks or your weights, wherever you are. 2 jumping jacks here, or you can tap it. Do 1 kneeling push-up Come back up, walk your hips up, walk your hands back in. All right, so roll up through your spine. Take a breath and bring your arms up. Do the best you can, guys. Use your benches if you want to be a little higher off the floor. Your bed is going to work too. Roll it down. Walk your hands out to a plank. I think everybody's been able to do that. Come forward. 2 jumping jacks. Bring your knees to the floor. Drop your chest towards your ball. Lift your knees up for plank. Hips up. Walk your hands back to your feet. Roll through your spine to come up. Bring your arms up. Exhale through squat. Walk your hands down. Actually, I didn't do it through squat, so you can just fold over. In a plank, 2 jacks or 2 taps. Knees down. Chest touches the ball. Knees come up. Plank. Hips up, down. Dog. Walk your hands back in. Roll up through your spine. Let's do that one more time. Bring your hands to your heart. Good. Fold down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Walk your hands out to a high plank. Jump or step, 2 jacks. Knees down. 1 chest press. Knees up, plank. Hips up, down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Good. Stay in a forward fold. Soften your knees and roll up through your spine. All right. Grab a set of light weights. So maybe lighter than the last ones you used, or the ones that you used are the only light weights you have. All right. Looking for my, all right. I'm looking for where I put this, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Legs apart. Let's start here. Tap, tap. So let's go with this. It's not a squat, it's just a tap out and out. Out, out. Give me 8 more of these. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now the option is to continue doing what you're doing here. Or, you know what? 1 more. Keep going. Or 8 jacks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap, tap, tap. 4 jacks. 4, 3, 2, side tap. 1, 2 jacks. 1, 2. Side tap. 2 jacks. 1 tap side to side. Let me see that. 2 jacks. Side to side tap. Oh, Joe, hi. I missed you. 2 jacks. Good, do it again. Side tap. 2 jacks. Side tap. 2 jacks. 1 more time, please. Side tap. 2 jacks. And bring it in. Good. Nice work, guys. All right, put your weights down. Grab some water for a second. We're going to go to some standing balance. You have the option, to have, I just lost a palm front, your band on it all. Okay, if you do, we're going to put it above the thighs. If you have a band that's not very forgiving, not a lot of resistance, either you're not going to have a bigger range of motion, which is okay, or take it off. Go back to your lighter or moderate weights, whatever kind of works for you here today. Stand on your left leg. Take your right foot behind you. Hinge forward. Let's start with the basic, right, with our foot on the floor. So my right leg is back, my left leg is forward, not too far apart from each other, especially if your bands are heavier. Hinge forward, and we'll do some rear delts here, okay? So pick up your weights, hinge forward, rear delts. Remember, if you're not doing legs, arms are great. Now you can keep doing what you're doing, or maybe you lift your leg up and down. But be in a forward position so that your torso is parallel to the floor, so you are working your rear delts, not your side lat, or your lateral shoulders. Keep going. Up, down now. You can stay with this, Or you can keep your leg up, hold it, or pulse it. Good. 4 more, please. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your leg down on the floor. Make sure it's not on a tightrope. You can adjust your bands if you have to. Stay here, a little bit of a hinged over position. Arms behind you, lift up, down. Lift up, down. Head in line with your tailbone. Keep going. Keep going. I'm just going to adjust my bands. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Stand upright. Bring your right knee up and down. Same leg. Curl up and down. Feel free to go with heavier weights, but we're going to be doing, a little bit more. Up, down. Up, down. Now this is where it gets tricky with the bands. Don't worry if you can't get the full range of motion because your band is tight. You're still going to get the benefit in the hips. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it up. Right here. Lift and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Kick your leg out. Arms in. Oh, it's a balance. Extend. Out. In. Or if it makes you feel better, arms and legs out together. 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg up if you can. Hinge forward. 1 more time. Row now. Good. If you need to touch down, you touch down. Good. 4 more. 4, 3. That right leg is trying to be lifted. 1. Both feet down. Bent over rows. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. Same position. Turn your palms up. Bent over rows. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 1 more. Good. Stand up. Separate your legs. Take a nice easy fold over your legs. Soft bend. Shake your hips out from side to side. Chin to chest. Round your spine to come up. Roll your shoulders back and around. All right. All again on the left side. Step your left foot back. So notice you're not on a tightrope. Feet are at least the hips width apart. Hinge forward. Start with the rear delts. Take it out to the side and down. Again, the option is to stay there. Or maybe begin to lift the leg and lower it. Or maybe you keep it up and maybe you pulse it up and down. Give me 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4. Bend over more, Patrice. 3. Yes, rear delt. 1 more. Feet down, arms back. Back and forward. Back and forth. Back and forth. You're still hinged forward. Back and forth. 4 of these. 3. 2 more. 1 more. Come up. Bring your right knee up and down. Left knee up and down. What did I say right? 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Lift it up for 8, 7. Elbows high. 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. Now kick it out and extend. Out, in. Out, in. Out, in. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Be patient. 1. Take it back. Balance it if you can. Row with the arms now. Bend the elbows. Hinge forward. 4, 3, 2. Keep the rows going as you bring your foot back to the floor. 4, 3. Step your feet together. 2 arms again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more, palms up. Last 8, please, right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Good. Hinge forward and release your back. Just bend your knees. Put your hands on the floor blocks. Shake it out a little side to side. Round your back. Extend it a little bit. And then roll up through a rounded spine. Good. 1 or 2 heavy weights. 1 or 2 weights will make it a heavier set. Turn your toes out. If you need to take your bands off, that's okay. Bring your arms overhead. Plie triceps. Arms up. 3, 2, here we go. Take it down and up. 1. Keep going. Tailbones underneath you. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Elbows point forward. Good. Keep going. Down and up. Down and up. Elbows point forward. Ribs tuck under. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more. Good. Bring your arms in, bring your legs in. Shake it out. Good. All right. Put your weights onto the floor. I'm just going to adjust my mat into a slight turn so you can see me. Me and my garbage pails today, huh? All right. At home, can you see me okay on my Zoomers? All right. Let me know if you can before I sit down and get super duper comfy, which I don't think is going to really happen. All right. So, you're going to put your bands, I'm going to readjust my bands here. You're going to put your bands, if you have them, if you haven't been using them, back above your knees. We're going to start in with a bridge, and we'll move on to some other stuff. So, start with your bands on your outer thighs. Take the ball, lay down, and put your feet on the ball. Now, if your ball hasn't been blown up, this will actually be more challenging for you, right? If you don't have a ball, but you have a yoga block, use it. If you don't have a yoga block or a ball, feet on the floor, and then you'll lift your heels off the floor. All right, so I'm starting out. Knees are a little bit forward of my hips, so a little bit more hamstring again. Heels together, toes apart, like we just did in a plie, only a little bit not as wide. Arms down, so keep your arms down like soldiers. Here's your arms here or here. Press the top of your shoulders down. Lift your hips up in the air. Lower your hips. Now, keep your heels together. Keep your knees apart for this set. In 4 until I tell you otherwise. 3, 2, here we go. Up and down. Up and down. Keep going. Up and down. Good. Just want to make sure you can see me. 4 more times. 4 and down. Articulate your spine, so don't miss your middle back once you come down to your upper, middle, lower back. 1 more time. Up, down, then go back up. Stay up. Pulse it here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up here. Bring your knees in and out. Don't go so far that your band comes off. So tap. You still have resistance. Your arms can be here. Now, if you're feeling like you are wanting to challenge it even more, the arms come off the floor. And notice how your hamstrings just fired up. 3 more. And your glutes. 2 more. And your core. 1 more. Bring your knees in together. Lower your hips. Good. Bring your feet in a little bit closer. Good. Lift your hips up. Bring your arms down for this. Lift your right leg, perhaps, off the ball. I can't. How can you? Can you? Can you? It was just a little test, right? Lift the right leg. Oh, good, Sin. Nice. Lower down. Again, if your ball is not quite as blown up, good, bring it down. It's going to be a little bit more challenging. Now, lift your hips up higher. Good. Open up your feet into neutral. In other words, we started with our heels together. Now our heels are apart. Back off the ball, off the floor, bridge. So if you are on the floor in bridge and you don't have a ball or even a band, whatever, then I want you on your toes. Arms up if you can do that balance. We'll change the whole exercise for you. Up, down. 2 more. Stay up. Open your knees out apart. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it out. Go down and up. Keep your knees apart again. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Slow it down. Hold it up. Hold it up. Open your legs apart. Open your legs apart again. Pull it up. Pull it out. Pull it out. Give me 8 more, please. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Articulate down. One more time. Let's try that single leg at a time off the floor. You'll probably want your arms down on the floor for a little bit more support. Bring your feet in a little bit closer. Lift your hips up. Keep your left leg down. My right leg doesn't want to come up. Woo! Bring it down. Left leg, do you feel that hamstring on the leg that stays on the ball? If you don't, kindly let me know. Bring it down. And bring it all the way down. Take the ball off to the side for a moment. Take your bands off for a moment. Hug your knees into your chest. Lay on your back. Actually, let's keep the band in our hand just for stretching. Lay on your back. Take your right foot into the band and stretch the hamstrings a little bit. I don't know about you guys. I had so much trouble getting that leg off the floor that it completely cramps up, right? So it's a very powerful hamstring work. Right leg is over your hip, so your leg is straight. So that's the idea, to stretch the hamstring. If you'd like to, you take your left leg out in front of you. Flex both feet. Draw the leg as close as you can without changing the angle of the knee. In other words, don't bend your knee. 4, 3, 2, and bend your knee. Switch sides. Left foot in the band. Left leg in the air. All right, that's the one that I felt the most because I was having really a hard time getting my right leg in the air. And if you'd like to straighten your right leg out in front of you, just get a nice stretch to the hamstrings. Trust me, you will appreciate this later. And then bend the knees. Okay. Take your bands off to the side. Grab your ball. We're going to use your arm and your leg against each other. So on your back, ball at your right quad, your right quad. Right elbow stays on the ball. Right knee stays over your hip as your left leg extends back and forth. Actually, let's take the left elbow to the knee and keep the knee on the ball, elbow on the ball, ball on the knee. Now, if you don't have a ball, you're just holding your elbow to your right leg. Left elbow to the right leg. Out in. Out in. Try to lift your torso, left side of your torso in particular, off the floor. Let's go. Give me 8 more. 7, 6, 5. The right leg stays in place. The elbow is holding the ball on the leg, creating a little instability. 4. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Now hold it to the center. Both knees are bent. Take the elbow and the ball over to the right side. Right elbow comes on the ball. Right leg comes out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Keep going. Out and in. Try to get your right side torso up and off the floor. Rotating to the left side. Hold the ball with your right elbow and twist. All right. Stay with it, please. Stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Give me 8 more of these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more. Now, come back to center, both knees bent. Roll the ball with your left elbow to the right thigh. Roll the ball with the right elbow to the left thigh. The legs don't move, the torso moves. It doesn't go through the center. It's the elbow that draws it over side to side. 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5. Keep going. 4 more. 3. Last 2, please. Last 1. Nice work, guys. Back to center. Head down. All right. Ball or a block or some bolsters underneath your back. Lift your hips up. Put the ball at the small of your back. So at the small of your back. Good. Lift your right leg in the air. Lift your left leg in the air. Good. Now, take your right arm up. See if you can take your left arm up. Right arm back, left leg down. Just move out of the hip, not out of the knee. So don't straighten your leg. Come back up, maybe one arm at a time, and switch. So we go side to side slowly. Come back to center. Good. Dead bug. So your legs are bent and they stay bent. You move out of your hip. The arm is straight, it stays straight. Back in. So the more we do this, right, our body gets to understand this little imprint in our brain of this balance. And some people listen, some people can't balance. I know very well. That's an issue. Even balancing on your back, right? Because you're on an unstable surface here. Let's do 1 more on each side. I think that was it for me. Take your arms down by your side, extend your legs in the air. So adjust your ball if it came out a little bit. Open up your legs, point your toes. Flex your feet, draw your heels in together, low or high, lift your legs up, point your toes. Open into a circle, point your toes, and then draw your heels together. Lift up, point your toes, flex your feet, circle together. Good. So you're creating a big circle, and you're using flexion and extension of the ankle to engage a little bit different. Now let's reverse it. Point your toes down, open up, flex your feet back together. Point your toes down, open up, flex your feet, bring it together. Good. Try to stay stable through your center. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Bring it in. Good. Keep your feet in first position, heels together, toes apart, or adjust your ball if it came out a little bit. Your legs are back over your hips. We're going to bend the knees like a plie, but we're not going to go into a low plie. Okay, so heels are staying high above the knees. And we're going to lift up and down. So now, excuse me, I want you to really activate your own muscles right here. I want you to feel like you're squeezing your inner thighs together. Keep your feet together. Don't let your heels come lower than your knees. Your knees come towards your outer ribs. Your feet come towards the ceiling. So there's nothing fancy going on here, really. If it feels like you're ready to try a little bit more balance, 1 or 2 arms can come off the floor. If you roll over, you're really close to the floor, so don't worry about it. But if you roll over, just bring 1 arm down for a little bit more stability. Give me 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, hold it up, tap your heels together. Now bring your arms back down for a moment. Tap your heels a little bit lower. Tap your heels a little bit higher. Good. Good for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go only to the point where your back is still, fairly neutral position. One more time, all the way up. 8, 7, 6, 5, stay up. Scissor your legs and cross, 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 cross. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now let's go with this. Give me 4 crosses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, pulse it. 3, 4. Scissor, 2, 3, 4. Open, 2, 3, 4. Scissor, 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, 2, 3, 4. Scissor, 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 scissor. Open, open. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's try this. 4 scissors, 1 circle. Scissor the other way if you can. 1 circle either way. Scissor, scissor, scissor. Open. Scissor, scissor, scissor. Open the other way maybe. Try it the other way if you're not sure which way you've been doing it. Pay a little more attention for a moment. 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. Maybe 1 in each direction. 1 more. Bring your knees to your chest. Good. Adjust your ball, knees over hips, feet flexed. Bring your knees apart over towards your shoulders and extend your legs out. Bring your knees in, extend your legs out. If you think you can, 1 arm perhaps, 2 arms perhaps. You know, the movement in and of itself is going to cause instability, right? In and out. Woo! In and out. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, ooh, 1. Bring your knees in, arms behind your head. Extend your legs out. Bring your knees and arms together. Extend arms and legs. Ooh, yeah, you might fall. Bring it in. Extend arms and legs, belly in, ribs down. Bring it in. 2 more times. Extend it out like a double leg stretch in Pilates. 1 more time. All the way out. All the way in. Ooh, a little rocky there. Bring your legs down, lift your hips up. Hug your knees into your chest. Put the ball in between your thighs. Well, actually, you know what? Let's put the band back on. I know you'll say thank you. Maybe. Don't worry, I have plans for the ball. So put the band above your knees if you have one. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. Again, all the same exercises we do can be done without props. Take your ball with you on your right side. Put the ball under your right waistline so you know that you're not collapsing onto it. Okay, so stay lifted, just hovering the waistline on top or above it. Now we're going to lift the hips off the floor, but we're going to keep the ball there. Top leg is up, hand behind your head. Good, bring the knee down and up, up. So the ball is not there to support you, it's to keep you honest. Keep your hips up. 8, 7, bison. Good. 5. Push through your forearm, lift. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more, hold it, stay here. Left elbow towards the floor. Take it down and up, down and up. So the ball might feel a little bit rocky. Keep it right nearby. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more, hold it. Lower your hips to the floor, don't collapse your ball. Good. Lift your top leg up. Lift your top arm up. So now your knees and hips are in the same line. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Go, go. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Bring it down. Come up to sitting. If you can do this with your band on, take your legs into somewhat of a mermaid. It might not be as wide as you'd like it to be. So it's okay if your ankle crosses behind your knee. Take the ball underneath your right arm. Lean up and over, stretch. Come back up. Don't pancake your ball, meaning don't put your weight into your ball. You don't have a ball, your hand is on the floor. One more time, mermaid stretch up and over. Now turn yourself to the ball, roll out, or hands on the floor, round your back, roll it out, round your back, roll it out, and round your back, open up, sit up tall, lean up and over, come on to your other side. So you guys can just turn around if you'd like. I'll just make myself a little bit more camera accessible. Put the ball onto your left waistline, knees in line with your hips. So the first set, we lift our hips up off the floor, hand behind your head. If you can't lift your hips up off the floor, guess what? Don't. All right? So lift up, top leg up, keep going. Lift up and down, up and down. So again, the ball is here so that we don't start collapsing into it, right, with our waistline or even our hips. So stay as high as you can. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2 more. 1 more. Good. Elbow to the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more. Carefully lower your hips back to the floor. Line up your knees behind you. Top leg lifts. Up, up, up. 2 sets of 8. 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come up, sit up. Bring your left leg in. You can take, you know what, you could just take the bands off right now. Good. We don't need to worry about that right now. Back into your mermaid. Left hand holds the ball. Lift up and over to the side. Doesn't hold the ball, it just leans on the ball lightly. 3 of those. 1 more. Stay out on the side. Turn yourself. Give me 3 cat-cows. Round curl, round curl, round curl. Open it up. Lean over. And come on back up. Awesome job, guys. Let's just do a little stretch on your back. You'll like this. If you have the ball, put the ball back underneath the small of the back, maybe a little higher than you did before. And then lift your legs up and let them rest in the air. Good. Relax your feet, so don't worry about a flexor point. If it feels okay for you to have your arms back and open up the front of the shoulder chest, just like gravity do its job here. Let your body weight now sink into the ball, but it shouldn't pancake it all the way flat to the floor. Open your legs out into a straddle, and just let the legs open. Don't worry, you can flex and point through the toes, but don't worry about, having to make them strong. You can keep the knees bent, you can keep the legs straight, whatever kind of speaks to you here. And then bring the soles of the feet together, feet on the floor. Open up, you might feel a little bit more of an arch here. If that's too extreme for you, then take the ball out and just open up your legs. Release your arms down by your side. Good, slowly bring your legs together and stretch your legs out in front of you. And now you can bring your arms overhead easily. Just make sure that you're not tightening up on your glutes here. You can just really hang out on the ball. Take a breath. Exhale, bend your knees. Lift your hips up so you can slide the ball out easily. Roll yourselves up. Take your legs into a short straddle, the small edge of your mat, and then walk the ball forward and stop there. Good. Breathe in and walk it out again. Inhale, extend it out. All right, take one more breath and find your maximal place. Need you now. And then inhale, come on back up. Good. Bend your knees. Come into a standing forward bend. Take your ball out in front of you. Reach the arms out in front of you so you can make a little bit of a long spine. And then bring the cat spine. Extend it out. Cat spine rounded up. Chin to chest, walk the ball in, roll up slowly through the floor to the ceiling. Stand up. Take the arms up, lean over to the right side. Inhale. Bye. Bye, sweetheart. Bye, Joe. Exhale. Have a good day. Inhale back to center. Lift up, 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 up. And exhale down. You are done, guys. Balls down. Stay home, stay fit, stay healthy.